Hi guys, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping here today. And I'm just excited to be sitting here and filming another video for my channel today. I have missed a couple of uploads, and it's because my work schedule has changed and I'm trying to get acclimated. And I usually have videos kind of pre-recorded, but I just haven't had a chance to get videos pre-recorded because of some other things going on in my life. So I've been really just trying to juggle and get that going. But I think that I'm going to have to change my upload schedule. I've been normally uploading Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and that's been working out for me very excellent. But I think at this point I feel kind of pressured and stressed about trying to film, and now that my work schedule has changed. So I don't want to just like come out here and just be like disingenuous and be kind of like sleepy and dull because I'm not excited about filming and I'm just more focused on getting a video out for that week. So I hope you guys do understand. So I do want to do 2 videos a week, and they're more than likely to be Monday and Friday or Wednesday and Sunday. And then sometimes there will be some bonus videos when I do have time to like sit down, film extra content for you. So I just want to kind of like make you guys aware, and I do apologize for missing my uploads, and I thank you for all of my subscribers that I have and the people who have been faithful in the comments, and I just love interacting with everybody, and I really just don't take it for granted. So I just wanted to come on and say thank you real quick. But right now I'm going to go ahead and talk about in this video my favorite products, and these are like my current favorites. I can't really just break down products like per month. It takes me a little bit longer to know like in a month is this my favorite, but some of these are over time and some of these are just kind of like maybe within the month, you know. Sometimes it just works like that. And then I have a couple of products that are just okay, they're not bad, and then just maybe like one fail. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with the fail first so we can end on the good note. Sounds good? I think so. Okay, so the fail that I have first, I'm gonna have to insert a picture, so I'm gonna kind of scoot over because I don't even have the product anymore. I was not feeling it. I did do a video on it, and it was the Huda Beauty Metal Matte Liquid Shadows. She's actually coming out with more, and I'm just like, oh, why, Huda, why? This is not a good idea. So I picked up the shade Hot Sauce and Cherry Cola. I think the concept of it is great. She marketed it as something like this has never been done before. I'm just like, but wait. Stila, ColourPop, BH Cosmetic. I mean, everybody has a liquid shadow on the market. So I think maybe she was saying it's never been done before because she had some matte shadows, but NYX Cosmetics, I believe, had matte shadows that were liquid come out. So, and then she claimed they were waterproof. But the biggest thing to me that I didn't like it was because when I used the shade Cherry Cola and Hot Sauce, and my eye started burning, and I am not the only one. I have seen comments when people were talking about their eye is burning. I put on the product and literally like halfway through the video, it was just like, my eye is burning. What is going on? So anything that burns my eye, I'm not here for it. So aside from the fact that my eye was burning, I just didn't feel like the matte shades blended out very well. It was hard to you kind of got intensity quickly, but they look patchy. Not to mention the glitter side of it, which was I believe the Cherry Cola side. Yes, it was very chunky. It was hard to blend out. I know you have to work with them quickly, but even if you work with them before they dried out, like one eye, the glitter looked finely milled. And the other eye, it looked chunky, flaky, and it just looked like it was ready to just like pop off my eye at any moment's notice. Like it was just going to see like little flicks of the glitter plus the color, the base color, just come down. So I did not like it. They were $25 a piece. I think the price point is not really so much a concern to me. Huda products are usually like on the more expensive, you know, side anyway. But Stila, Shimmer and Glows, Glitter and Glows, all of those are like $24. They are expensive. So that's why I try to catch them on a sale, or just be realistic with myself if I'm going to use all of these, even though they're pretty, because it's just like they're $25 a pop. But I did not enjoy that product, so I did take it back to the store, and mainly because I just don't think the formula is worth it. And I know some of the colors that she's coming out with, I'm going to give it to her, like that lime green and that mint green. They are beautiful, but I'm just very on the fence, and I don't know if it's going to even work out well. I think they just kind of need to take that product back to product development, try it again, or just leave it alone. So I'm not even sure why she's coming out with more shades. But so that was my one just super fail. Okay, my next product is just okay, and I like it, so I'm gonna just like take this with a grain of salt. Okay, because A, I have dry skin, and B, I think that this product is just going to kind of be in my collection and just be kind of like a waste of money for me. Or not so much a waste of money, but I'm just not going to get my full money's worth out of this product. And the product I'm talking about is the Fenty Beauty Profilter Setting Powder, okay? So this is strictly because I have dry skin, okay? So I'm not really a person who sets my concealer or my makeup because of me having dry skin. So most things are not going to be, I'm not going to be oily, I'm not going to be super shiny. If I'm super shiny, it's usually sweat, and it's not like oils breaking and I'm actively perspiring if I'm looking shiny at the moment. So I think just for me, I'm just not going to get a good value. So I think if you have dry skin, that you should heed my claims. If you have any other type of skin type, try it for yourself. If you have dry skin, get a sample of it. I think I'm not going to run back to the store and take this back. I think the powder is beautiful. It's finely milled. It's smooth. But if you have dry skin, it didn't look bad, but I felt just really dry. Like all the life has just been kind of sucked out of me. And with this Fenty concealer, you don't really need to set it if you have dry skin because it's not going to crease on you super bad. So I just think the packaging is gorgeous though, but for me personally, I'm not going to get my full dollars. But I feel like this is going to be in my collection for a very long time because I'm only going to be able to dust with it, like do a nice little soft dusting with the powder if very need be, if I'm going to be out for a very long time and I'm just like, I want to hit up right along here where I might crease a little bit, but I really don't even see that happening at this point because I've been wearing the concealer nonstop. But as far as the powder, I think the packaging is beautiful. It's on trend with the brand. You have this nice rose gold silver cap. It's in the octagon shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, octagon shape. I got the shade Cashew because I know I'm 370 in the foundation. And she was saying that, you know, honey is the shade for brightening. But I just was like, whoa, that's too golden yellow. Maybe that'll work when I'm tan, but right now that's not going to work. Brighten anything. I thought it was going to be too dark. So I did pick up the shade Cashew. But like I said, the powder is finely milled. So if you have any other type of skin textures, skin types, like oily, combo oily, you know, you might just want to try it out. But if you're concerned about your under eyes being dry and feeling dry, I would not say this is for you. Or if you just really want to try it out, just get a sample of it. But so that's why I'm just putting it in my fine category. So I just feel like this is going to be a product that's going to be sitting around and I'm going to have to eventually declutter it because I've had it too long. So another product that is just fine, and I've been wearing it for a while, but now I'm just like, now that it's my only mascara, only black mascara that I have in my collection, I'm just like, it's just alright. So it's the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. So you know, the packaging super heavy. It has the Kush in it. Well, the Kush is actually talking about the CBD oil in there. So, you know, CBD oil has been super popular as far as like in the medical community. It's been proven to help with high blood pressure, a lot of pain, bruising. You know, you can vape it. You can put it like in a little pen and vape it. Or they have like a lot of lotions that you can use. They have lip glosses or, you know, lip balms. So there's a lot of health benefits. And I believe in the health benefits that CBD oil gives. Now, does it give us anything in our makeup? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're just like on the bandwagon, like, yes, we're going to put this CBD oil in our stuff. Y'all going to think you got some, oh, look at the marijuana theme, or you got the marijuana oil on your, that I don't know. But on top of that, it is kind of like a fibrous mascara if you have not used it. And so I'm interested to see what the wand is going to look like right now. The packaging is super heavy. I mean, like if this drops on your baby toe, you're going to say ouch. Or if it falls, like boom, it hit it. It's a heavy packaging. So at first I was really loving this mascara. I thought like I got a lot of volume. It's a very wet formula. And like I said, this is what the wand looks like. but it's not doing it right now. But 2 times it's come out very, very gloopy, where I mean, like the mascara was just kind of like pouring out of the bottle and I couldn't even use it. But I trying to transition over to this mascara full time because my Bad Girl Bang, I was almost out of it and I got a sty in my eye and I didn't know the cause of my sty. So I was just like taking a preventative action, and I was just like, let me just get rid of the mascara. It turned out to be one of the makeup removers I was using. It wasn't even like infected. The makeup remover I was using was clogging my glands that your eye has on the lash line. So the glands got clogged. That's why I got the sty. But I just think it's okay. It transfers a lot, especially when you wear it on your bottom lashes. It can look gloopy. And then after a while, sometimes it doesn't even look like I have on mascara. So I'm just confused about it. So I just think it's just okay. And this is not a product that I will repurchase. And I believe this mascara costs like $25. It was in the higher end, but I will put the price up here for you so you'll know how much it costs. But to me, it's just not worth it. I'm looking forward to trying the Pat McGrath mascara that's coming out, and I'm only really trying to have like one mascara in my collection right now, so I can really tell you. And I do have the ColourPop one on the way because I was really interested in that red colored mascara. I was like, I don't know why, but that red is speaking to me. So another product that is like super hyped up on YouTube, I'm just like, it's just all right. Why y'all? Okay. It's the Laneige sleeping mask. I don't know if it's Laneige or Laneige. People say different. I prefer Laneige. That's what I'm going to call it. So I have the Laneige Special Care Sleeping Mask. This is for lips. This is made for all skin. And then this one is actually, it says it's nourishing and plumping. And you're supposed to, and it's a berry mix complex. And it's supposed to leave lips soft and smooth. I mean, it does okay job, but I find that I have to reapply it. So like if I get ready for bed and like, or just getting ready to unwind and I wash my face, put this on, and then maybe I'm sitting in bed watching TV after a couple hours, like maybe 2 hours, I have to reapply it. So how is it supposed to work when I'm asleep for 8 to 10 hours? I missed it. So that's why it's like, it's just okay, but I'm going to use it up. I'm committed to it. I'm going to use it up, and I will not be repurchasing it. And this is what it looks like on the inside if you have not seen it. So it's kind of thick. I mean, I just think it's okay. I think like my $2 and $3 shea avocado whatever lip balms I get from the grocery store that are all natural, I think they do a much better job than getting this. So that's just my personal thought. Okay, so let's get into some stuff that I like, okay? All right. So I talked about the Fenty powder, but I have been loving the Fenty concealers, okay? I did a video on this. I tested it out. I have dry skin, and actually I'm wearing it right now as a foundation, okay? So I am wearing the shade 370. So initially I picked up 2 shades. I picked up 370 and I picked up 385. So you know Fenty extended her foundation range. She made it 50 shades from 40, and she came out with 50 new concealers to match the foundations. You can't be mad at that. More likely there is a shade for you, okay? 99% sure that you could find some type of shade that's going to match you, which is awesome, okay? So I picked up 370 because the way it works is that, you know, every foundation has its own corresponding concealer, which makes it easy, especially if you're like a beginner in makeup and you're just like not trying to figure out the undertones. It makes it simple for you, and I appreciate that. So I picked up 370, and she said that it was supposed to be, it's not completely the same color as the foundation because it's supposed to be somewhat highlighting, because if you put it underneath your eyes, you know, you want to look a little brighter, a little lifted. So I picked up 370, and because the fact that it was formulated a little bit lighter, I picked up 385, so it was more like a true spot concealer. So I tried out both. I have dry skin. I've been wearing them non-stop as like a foundation. I actually prefer the concealers, like the finish of the concealer, over the foundation. The coverage is great. I think like this right here is still a little hard to cover, but it's going down. This right here, it takes a lot to cover. I mean, you got to color correct it, you got to put stuff over it, and it looks like a cake fest, but it's fading in real life. So I just rather just have a little thin blood coverage. But I wear this, I've had this on for at least about 7 hours right now, and my face still feels comfortable. It still looks fresh. I don't feel like I'm cracking. I just love it, and I'm not even setting it because I have dry skin. So I've been using the 370 all over my face, just a couple of dabs, and you know it has like the doe foot applicator right here, and it gives like a natural finish. You're not too dewy where you're looking like very cakey, like yes you have on foundation, but you're just looking nice and smooth, you're looking hydrated, and your complexion is looking even, and I enjoy that. I really enjoy that, and it's nice creamy consistency, and like I say, you have the doe foot applicator, and it matches the foundation bottle, and it's mid-price, and Fenty could be mid-price, so I think it's about $28, which can get pricey if you're buying multiple concealers with it. Okay, so then I picked up 385. Like I said, it's a True Spot concealer, and then I was wearing both of them, and I wanted to just get a little bit of highlighting shade. I'm not a person that really likes to just highlight underneath my eyes, but I felt that when I wore the 370 foundation with the concealers, I just felt a little flat, so I did want a tiny bit of highlighting, so I picked up the shade 350. And you really do have to pay attention to the undertones, so I will go in store and kind of swatch it. But I'm going to swatch these three here for you. So I'm going to start with 350, which is the lightest one I have. So that's 350. And these concealers are so creamy, and they blend out like a dream. With a brush, with a beauty blender, a small concealer brush. I mean, she did it. I'm like loving this. I love the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I have barely even picked that up since I've had these. So this is going to be 370. And then we have one more. So it's so many shades. This is how you kind of like know it's a lot of shades to it, because everything is looking so much similar. So you really have to go down to kind of get your shade. Or if you want to really highlight or have a highlighted look, you're going to have to go down. That last one is 385. So we have 370, I'm sorry, we have 350, 370, and 385. That is what we're looking like. And I really think that once it starts getting warmer and I start getting a little darker, even though when I'm saying I could be, y'all gonna come, look, after I come off a vacation or go someplace in summertime and I go on this camera, you're gonna be like, who is that? Because I can get super tan. So I'll be able to use 385 also. So that's gonna be perfect probably for the summertime, and I can just use it like all over my face. But I think these concealers are so nice, and like I said, I've actually been enjoying them more than the foundation, and I really enjoy the foundation even though it's a matte finish, but this is just so much more comfortable, especially for like all day wear and going to work. So that's a product I've been loving. And then another product that I've been loving, it comes in a mini set, but this is Flesh 4, and I'm wearing it right now. This is Flesh 4 by Pat McGrath. It comes in a mini, and I'm not saying I don't like the other minis, but I'm saying this is what I've been wearing, and I've really been enjoying this particular lip gloss, okay? It's highly pigmented, it's smooth, and what I like most about Pat McGrath's lip glosses is that once it kind of wears off, it doesn't leave a super sticky residue on your lips. Like you still have maybe a little residue, but it's like moisturizing, and you're not feeling like it's looking cakey or the color has just faded and is looking nasty. Like it just really fades really in a nice even manner. So this is the lip gloss. Look how pigmented that is. So this is just such a nice lip gloss, and I've really been enjoying it, and I actually have it on with the Chestnut lip liner right now. So like I said, I've really been enjoying it. I got this in the mini kit. This is Flesh 4, but she does definitely have the large ones, so they retail for like $25. So I got 3 for $25, so you can't beat that just to test out the formula. So another product that I've really been enjoying is like it's like kicked a lot of my other eye products to the curb, and I'm wearing it right now. And this is the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner. You guys have probably seen this in my tutorials so many times. So I am a big like, I I used to use the Kat Von D Trooper tattoo liner all the time. Excuse me, the Fenty Beauty, because I'm black liner. I like it, but they all dry out so fast, or they get very runny, or they start bleeding and they hit the inner corner of my eyelids and kind of bleeds up into my eyeshadow, which I hate because it's so hard to fix. I mean, like liquid liner, I love it because it like sets my look off, and I really kind of need it to just define my eyes. But as much as it can set my look off, it can destroy it in the same breath. So I think this liner is a little bit like a more of an advanced liner because it is kind of like a brush, and it's a very flexible brush. It looks like this, but it's very black and it's very opaque. And like I said, this one is a little bit more shiny, but this one is the liquid liner and it's vinyl, but I don't feel like it's super shiny. But it lays over my eyeshadow so nice because I feel like a lot of times with, that's a swatch of it. A lot of times when you have these heavy foiled eyeshadows or heavy glitter eyeshadows, you have a hard time getting those felt tip pens over the eyeshadow without it kind of mixing in. And that's what I was having with the Rihanna liner. Like I liked it at first, but then after a while it was like I didn't even have it that long, and now I'm having problems with it kind of drying out, especially all the Sigma I can't think of it. It's the Sigma Beauty liner that came out. The Wicked. Is it Wicked? The Wicked liner, I believe, that came out in a pen that's like almost popular as the gel pot, but when it came out of the pen, they just dry up so fast. And then literally the Fenty would just kind of merge in with the eyeshadow. It wouldn't lay over the eyeshadow nice and fine. So like your wing, it kind of like it had eyeshadow in the black liner. It was just not cute. So I really been enjoying this. And then, you know, this is like super inexpensive. It's NYX. So you can get this from Ulta Beauty. You can get it from Target. You can get it at some like Walgreens, your CVS, your Walmart, wherever they sell NYX cosmetics. And I believe this is like $9. And it's liquid and it does dry down. Now, one thing you do kind of have to work at is getting your little, if you're doing a wing, just be careful. You just have to do little dots because I mean you can kind of lose control of it a little bit fast. But as far as like the longevity, I mean it's not dry until you don't have any, so you don't have to worry about like your liquid liner drying out. I mean those things are like $25 a pop. It gets me heated. I'm like, why is it not lasting? I'm like trying to store it upside down, like maybe I get some ink in the pen. It's a mess. So I feel like this is a great dupe, or not even a dupe. I feel like this is a great, like, just subbing out something. This, to me, it's been working a lot better than the felt tip pens. And if you have watery eyes, I love it because it does not budge on the corner unless your eye is just like already wet on the side. Then that's the only time I have problems with it just staying in place when I'm applying it. But if my eyes are like watering, it's still there. It doesn't move very easily. Like sometimes I've gotten home and I'm like, I have no wing left with the other liners. So that's why I've really been enjoying this particular product. And it's inexpensive. I mean, who doesn't like a good inexpensive product? Okay. Another product that I've been liking, and I'm so late to the bandwagon with this one, but whatever. I picked it up. So I picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. It looks like this. I'm sure you guys have all seen it by now. I don't want to blind you, but it's such a beautiful formula. So my only thing is, I know a lot of people use like the Anastasia highlighting brush with this. So I found out that my Fenty Beauty, where is it? I found out that my Fenty Beauty highlighter brush picks up this formula very well. Other than that, it's stiff. I think a normal fan brush doesn't really pick it up and doesn't give that glow that you're expecting from this highlight. But this highlighter is like really universal. I was just like, when I swatched it, there's on my finger right there. When I swatched it in the store, I was just like, oh, okay. You really are pretty universal. Like, okay. We didn't lie. I think this gold is a little bit more icier, but it's very glowy. I mean, look at it. I think it's super pretty. And I think it was just something different for me to have because I didn't have a gold that kind of looked like this. And that was super pretty. It's super glowy. It very kind of gave that wet look to the skin. So I'm happy I have it, and I've really been enjoying using it. But like I said, I think the con for me is like if you don't have like maybe that Anastasia brush, you're really going to be kind of trying to find different brushes in your collection that's going to pick up the formula of this highlighter. Because this highlighter, I think it's more like a, you know, it's a new formula from Anastasia, but I feel like it's more like a gelée formula. Yeah, it has some type of jelly. So I love the waves in it. So this one, it's back out right now. So I think they re-released it in December. So if you're looking for it or you're kind of wondering how it is and you have a skin complexion like me, I like it. It's not the one I'm wearing today. I'm wearing the Juvia's Place Tribe highlighter today, but I really have been enjoying this highlighter. So I have two eyeshadow palettes to talk about. One I'm wearing on my eyes today. And okay, so when I show you the palette, just think about what I'm wearing on my eyes at the moment, if you can see, and shows you that this palette can be really kind of versatile, okay? Because a lot of people get scared when they see certain shades in this palette, but you might find that you have more use. So what I was saying before my camera so rudely cut me off, you might find that you have more use for this eyeshadow palette than you think you did, okay? So I am talking about the Juvia's Place Tribe palette. This is such a favorite. It's so gorgeous. So literally right now, I am wearing the shade Aroma in my crease. And I'm wearing Chaga all over the lid. And then in my outer V, I have Ashanti. Literally. And when you would look at Aroma, you would just think it is so bright. Literally, if you want higher intensity from these shadows, you know, you should definitely put them underneath like a white base. But, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm wearing Coral in my inner corner. And all I did today when I came home from work was just intensify the inner corner because I think I touched my eye and it kind of went away. But the rest of the shadows have held up for the whole day. I love this palette. It is so pretty, and I'm sure you have seen it so many times. I was like, did I even show it to you? And right here you have the design right here, the two women on the front. Then you have on the inside of the palette right here. And nice, I love how this has this goldish green lemon lime background, and then you have the 9 shades right here. So you're going to get a kind of a lemon yellow matte, but there's 4 shimmers, and then there are 5 mattes. So the shimmers, like Chaga, it is like a green, yellow, gold, okay? Like, I just like it. It's a different type of gold. Even if you're like looking to work from school, or I was telling some people, like, if you like the Natasha Denona Gold palette and you're really just interested in it for like those peacock looking shades, but you really don't find any other use for that palette, or you don't want to, or you just can't afford to spend $125, or you just don't want to spend $125 on that palette, try this palette out because it has some very unique gold kind of shades and lemon lime shades like this one. Also, this is the color I'm wearing in my inner corner. It is so pretty. And then you also have this teal shade, and Natasha Denona basically has these 3 shades. Now she does have one shade that's a little bit more glittery, in all fairness, but if you're looking for something just to satisfy the itch, this is it. So another color that I really appreciate in here is this Ashanti color, and this is the color I have in my crease. It is like a mustardy khaki brown. Yeah. So just think about a good military brown, greenish color. And that is the matte right there, Ashanti. So it is like not even your average brown. I just really love this palette. I think Juvia's Place really outdid themselves with this palette. This palette is $20. There are plenty of affiliate codes running around on the internet. It's not at Ulta Beauty yet, but this palette is worth picking up, okay? Then I have one more palette that I've been loving also, and this is the Ace Beaute Flair palette. Right here, looks like if the colors are not changing. So this palette actually does have a mirror. I think it retails for about $30. I'll put the price there. I've done like 3 videos on this palette. So I've literally done like a hot fire orange palette. I've done like a gray green look. And this palette is gorgeous too, okay? And this palette actually, if you're a person who really enjoys more mattes, this palette actually probably be for you because this palette actually only has 4 shimmers, but the shimmers are so well placed. Like this biscotti color, it is gorgeous. I was like, let me do this. I'm not flicking y'all off. I just realized my finger. So I'm gonna put biscotti down here. It is like a great champagne duochrome pink. I mean, it takes on whatever shade that is around. It is so pretty. That's what it is, blended out. You have these beautiful fiery oranges, cider. You have this matte. Now this one I was a little disappointed in this particular shade. I was just hoping it would show up more. This is a swatch of cider, which is a mustardy shade color. On here it's going to show up like it's something, but then kind of when I blend it out, it's like, yeah, it's just okay. But my favorite shades are, you have aubergine, I really like saffron, I really like biscotti, but I just watched that for you. And I like pumpkin, I like forest pine, I like moss. I was kind of disappointed, just a tiny bit disappointed in sherbet. I think it could have been a little bit brighter. And I have no room on my arm. This is lovely. Let's see. I think I just swatched one twice. I did, but these are like the 3 mattes that I was just showing you. But they are so nice. They blend out so well and they layer on top of each other very well. I know it's a lot of cause for concern with this particular palette because some people have very mixed emotions about that vault that they released in the summer, especially because it got so much hype. I think because the Jaclyn Hill one was just such a flop and everybody was like, well, she a flop, we going over here. But the vault had very nice color concepts and it wasn't a lot of repetitive colors in there, for especially if you purchased all 4 of those palettes. I only purchased 2, but I think the quality and the formula in this particular Flair palette is better than the one in the vault. So I would really check it out, and it's actually a permanent to the Ace Beauty line. Okay, and then I have one more product, and this is like really my outside of probably like the Fenty Beauty concealer I've been wearing nonstop. This highlighter, okay. The packaging art is like Wakanda forever. Okay, cool. The packaging, oh girl, come on, why? But the highlighter is so gorgeous. I literally wear this like every day. If I don't wear it every day, I wear it every other day, or at least wear it like 4 times out of a week. It is so pretty. This is Glow 1. I have Glow 2 as well, but Glow 1 is definitely my favorite one. They are so smooth, they are so creamy, and they build up. They can be blinding, they can be a nice subtle highlight. I mean, they're effortlessly, they don't show a lot of texture on your skin. They are so pretty. Look at that. And then I'm just going to kind of blend it out so you can see how easy. Just so pretty. I have been loving this. So this highlighter came out around Black Friday, so it's something new, but it's on their website, and I really think that you could check it out. I feel like this is just like the perfect gold for my complexion. I've never just had like the perfect gold for my complexion. So if you're like around my complexion, I can't speak. If you're around my complexion and you've really been thinking about this highlighter, I will really try it. Or even if you're just interested in how they apply, I really like the pressed highlighters by Juvia's Place. I'm like looking in my hand, I'm like, yes. This is just perfection. So those are the products that I've been loving for this time period, and I hope that you like enjoy these products. I have you tried any of these products, you think about trying these products, but these are the products that just been like literally staples, the ones that I love, and the ones I like that failed. She had to leave me in the just okay as we working through it until we get to the next better product, especially like this mascara. I'm like, when are my new ones coming? Because I'm over you. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know down in the comments. And I'm so glad to be like uploading another video, and I will see you guys soon, and I'll have a video for you very soon. And subscribe to my channel. You know, I would love to have you here with me, where I talk about makeup and all beauty things and new releases, and how I'm going to try to rein in my makeup collection for the year while still purchasing makeup. But if you like me and you like videos like this, or you like tutorials, or just talking about makeup in general, just check me out and subscribe to your channel, my channel. Can't speak. Subscribe to my channel. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye, YouTube. Oh, I gotta hit my chair dance. I didn't even, because y'all know I like to dance. Bye.